Raiders players are finally opening up about the Josh McDaniels era and just how bad it really was. Quarterback Aidan O'Connell recently talked about the infamous jersey number controversy surrounding Josh McDaniels and former Raiders quarterback Derek Carr. We're going to break this down and talk about how Aidan O'Connell's rookie season may have been completely different had Josh McDaniels not been the head coach. My name is Wi-Fi Willie. I make videos about the NFL and my favorite team, the Raiders, so make sure you subscribe. Personally, I do not want to talk about Josh McDaniels anymore. I've made too many videos about that, especially my long, hour-long film, Every Awful Allegation Against Josh McDaniels. But I do want to talk about the Raiders' young quarterback, Aidan O'Connell, and his rookie season. He was selected in the 4th round by Josh McDaniels in the 2023 NFL Draft. And I just wonder how this guy's entire rookie season could have been different, could have been perceived differently if Josh McDaniels would have been fired sooner or not the head coach at all. When you look at his rookie season stats, they are very close to CJ Stroud, better than Bryce Young, better than Will Levis, and he played 5 games less than Bryce Young and 6 games less than CJ Stroud. So despite the fact that the quarterback had a rough head coaching situation leading to that coach being fired mid-year, he was still number 2 among rookie QBs in touchdowns and number 3 in passing yards. Remember, there was a period when it felt like the Raiders did not even have a quarterback. In the summer prior to the start of the 2023 season, we heard about Jimmy Garoppolo's foot, the fact that he needed surgery on that foot, and the fact that the Raiders put a little out in his contract where if his foot got re-injured, they could cut him with no strings attached. This made a lot of fans like myself think, hey, why not try Aidan O'Connell, the 4th round pick? Jimmy Garoppolo's literally limping on one leg here, not 100%. That's not all Jimmy Garoppolo's fault. The injury bug gets people sometimes. And eventually we saw Jimmy Garoppolo struggle through the first half of the season. Meanwhile, during preseason, and I understand it's preseason against a bunch of backups and third stringers, but Aidan O'Connell was balling out in preseason, making headlines. Obviously, Jimmy G would be ruled out with an injury, and Aidan O'Connell would get his first start during the regular season against the LA Chargers. Josh McDaniels just seemed like he did not like the guy. He was constantly berating the guy on the sidelines. And then we heard reports and rumors out there that Josh McDaniels did not dumb down the playbook, even though he had a rookie quarterback filling in for Jimmy Garoppolo. He decided, oh, you got to learn my complicated system and just deal with it. This ended up being a bad start for Aidan O'Connell, where he was sacked multiple times, and it was like a historic game for Khalil Mack.
Foe held it, unlike the other foe that used to be there, but he held it a little bit for us today.
It was so bad that Josh McDaniels lost faith in Aidan O'Connell, and the next time Jimmy Garoppolo was injured, instead of starting the young rookie quarterback that he selected in the 4th round that was balling out in preseason, he decided to go with the 38-year-old Brian Hoyer in what was really one of the saddest games I've ever seen in my life. Raiders versus Chicago Bears, losing 30-12. Hoyer ended up being benched during the game. Yeah, we all saw that coming. And I just love this Josh McDaniels moment. This is one of my favorite classics. After the game, he was asked, why did you not start your young rookie quarterback? And his answer was beautiful.
Is there ever any consideration just to kind of see what you have in Aidan and continue?
Yeah, but this isn't the preseason anymore. You know what I mean?
It's not the preseason anymore. Aidan O'Connell was nothing but a preseason star. Don't get hyped a little too much, Raiders fans. That was literally the message from the Raiders head coach at the time. And Aidan O'Connell on Max Crosby's podcast, The Rush, talked about that Chargers game and being benched afterwards and how it really hurt his confidence.
On my first start, did not go well, didn't play well, was struggled with the timing of, like they talk about, just getting the ball out on time. And so I had to sit for a few more weeks, and so but got to play, and then basically went back to the bench and had to just simmer in it and sit with the failure basically.
McDaniels seemed to hurt a lot of people's confidence while he was with the Raiders. Remember the NFLPA report card came out where it said that he keeps players for longer hours and they do not see an added benefit, and most notably that he does not listen to players. This is something that was common. People knew the guy was an asshole, and the anonymous report card started to prove that. And now we got players who played with McDaniels, who were drafted by McDaniels, talking about how toxic it was coming into work. Most notably, Michael Mayer, the tight end out of Notre Dame, who was selected in the second round of the 2023 draft. He recently spoke out at OTAs and was talking about how he used to not have much fun coming into work.
But it's just different this year. It's different. I'm way happier. I'm way more positive. Definitely flipped the script a little bit. You know, last year, maybe there were some days I didn't want to come in or something was going on. Like, I flipped the script. It's time.
How much of flipping that script has to do with the head coach and the energy he brings?
I don't know. Could have something to do with it.
The fact that he was willing to bring that up, that he did not have fun coming into work last year compared to this year, that speaks volumes. Clearly, Josh McDaniels was a confidence killer for a lot of these people, tight end Michael Mayer and also Aidan O'Connell. It just makes you wonder, is this roster more talented than we currently realize? Was McDaniels significantly holding them back? The first mistake that Josh McDaniels really made with Aidan O'Connell was the jersey number. Fans saw the rookie quarterback take Derek Carr's number. Derek Carr, who is the franchise leader in every single passing category for the Raiders, and literally this random dude with a mustache took his number the year he was booted from the team, in my opinion, scapegoated. And that did not sit right with a lot of people, and that already made things pretty freaking awkward for Aidan O'Connell, who seems like a nice, wholesome guy. O'Connell obviously was asked about the jersey number by reporters during his rookie season.
Wearing number 4 raised a few eyebrows for fans of the Raiders. What went into your mindset of picking number 4?
Yeah, it was a number that was given to me. I really don't care what number I play with. I'll play with any number. So I don't worry too much about that.
So I wonder who chose Aidan O'Connell's jersey number. I wonder who did. Could it be the toxic guy that pisses everybody off? Well, now, based on what we're about to show you, it seems like that was the case. In the offseason, a video emerged of Aidan O'Connell talking to former Raiders quarterback Derek Carr at a Las Vegas volleyball game, and the two guys seemed cordial, seemed actually friendly. Aidan O'Connell, you could see it in his eyes, seems like he really admires and likes the guy, and that is why it makes perfect sense that he was uncomfortable with the jersey number. He even clarified on Max Crosby's podcast just this past May that not only did he not choose the jersey number, but he has decided to since change his jersey number out of pure respect for Derek Carr.
I just didn't want to be 4 anymore. I didn't pick 4. I was actually 9. And then Tyree wanted 9, so they gave 9 to Tyree. That was like in the first week I was here last year. And then they gave me 4, and I was, as a rookie, you just kind of do what you're told. And so I was cool with it. And then when the offseason ended, I'm like, this is Derek's number. He wore it for that long, and he's a franchise leader and all this stuff. It felt disrespectful. So I just wanted to kind of give that back to him. And yeah.
So that's ultimate respect right there.
So Aidan O'Connell was a rookie quarterback just trying to listen to his head coach, Josh McDaniels. He had no idea how long McDaniels was going to be a part of the team. And he was put in this awkward situation where he was, in his own words, disrespecting the former franchise quarterback, but he didn't know what to do. He's a young rookie guy just listening to the head coach. Josh McDaniels and the Carr family clearly butted heads on the way out. Derek Carr has never taken shots at Josh McDaniels, but we have seen his brother David Carr take some shots at Josh McDaniels during his exit. And it seems like McDaniels was just trying to throw shade at the Carr family, and he was willing to use a 4th-round pick young rookie quarterback as a prop just to shade the franchise quarterback on the way out. So not only from a football standpoint that we talked about earlier, the fact that Aidan O'Connell had some decent rookie quarterback stats despite the fact that he was dealing with Josh McDaniels' offense, which was essentially nixed in the middle of the season. Because here's the thing, no matter how toxic Josh McDaniels is, no matter how much drama he caused with the team, if this dude's offense was still balling out, if he was still putting up straight points during the 2023 season, he would still be the Raiders head coach 100%. So Aidan O'Connell dealt with the bland offense, dealt with the dramatic head coach who butts heads with people in the locker room, and also got thrown into the weird fan drama surrounding Derek Carr's number, jersey number 4. The Raiders' new head coach, Antonio Pierce, has said that Aidan O'Connell deserves to get the first team reps during his quarterback battle throughout training camp with Gardner Minshew. Financially, the Raiders are more committed to Gardner Minshew, but only for a few years. And I still think it would not be surprising for Aidan O'Connell to beat this guy out and officially be the Raiders starting quarterback in 2024. And it makes you wonder, if Josh McDaniels was never the Raiders head coach, was not Aidan O'Connell's head coach in his rookie season, would we be looking at this quarterback differently? This year, Aidan O'Connell has the chance to prove that he could have done more if it wasn't for McDaniels, and that he could legitimately make a second-year jump and be a starting quarterback in the NFL. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. My name is WiFi Willie. Peace out, and I hope you have a good one.